Hello and welcome to Infin8Lov3 Healing. My name is Angelica, and today we are going to do a reading for what your guides are wanting to, what message your guides are wanting to tell you, right? So I have the Cards of Fate Oracle deck, and we're going to dive right in. So let's get started. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to make something fit that's not fitting. If it doesn't pertain to you and doesn't pertain to you, don't try to force it, okay? All right, here we go. And we're going to do the reading with Cards of Fate, and I'm also going to bring in a blessing from the Love Letters to Earth deck. I love this deck. So yeah, we're going to do a blessing and a message. So let's start with the message. What do you have for us today, Spirit? What is the highest, most benevolent message? What do you have for us today? Oh, and it goes. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a whole lot. Okay, Spirit. Let's refine. Let's refine the answer. Let's refine the message. I see the same card. Okay. So we have fate, and I'm not going to read these in reversals. We have compassion and we have trust. Okay, first off, we have fate. We are within this egg right now. We are literally within this egg. There are things gestating. There are things being prepared for us. They're being kind of cooked, so to speak. Your egg is being cooked right now. Fate, your destiny, your highest destiny is calling. And right now we are being called into alignment. It's just alignment right now. The fate is coming in, right? Fate or destiny. Take it how it resonates, or take whatever word resonates for you. Our destiny. We are being aligned to our destiny. The place where we are to sit upon within ourselves, right? We are being aligned to that right now. We are being aligned so that we can step into our fate, our destiny. I'm going to look in the book and see what else fate. What is fate? So what else does fate want to bring? And are there any? Is there any? Let's see, where is it? I'm not seeing fate anywhere. I know it's in this deck. Trust, says compassion. Well, I see that. Surrender. Where is fate? See, these ones always get me because they are not numbered. And they are actually separated into the five elements, the 4 elements plus ether, and which is the 5th element. But fate, let's see, fate might be spirit, right? Let's look in here. Let's look in the back for spirit. Where is it? Goodness gracious. So while I'm looking for this, there is that's okay, I found it. So this is like the cosmic egg, right? Right now we're in that cosmic void. Right now we are preparing to birth a new version of ourselves. This could be new offerings, new projects, new ways of being, a whole new life for ourselves. This feels like what's within this egg. It feels like all of our dreams, all of the promise and the hope that we have for ourselves, for our life. And let's see what fate has to offer us from this book. This card is a reminder that you create your fate. While some lessons and experiences are inescapable, we have free will and choice within the life we are given. This does not always equal fairness, as we do not all start life from the same footing. Nonetheless, each choice we make matters. From this place, we can approach the creation of our life in an empowered way. This deck was inspired by the Norns, three mythical figures that rule the destiny of humans within Norse mythology. The name Norn derives from the word from a word meaning to twine, referring to how they weave the threads of fate. Fate is seen as a malleable thing with some fixed aspects, right? So within that, it's remembering that we have free will to choose and the responsibility to remember that and be empowered in that. So there are some fixed aspects, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't, right? But there are some fixed aspects to this, and there are some things that will, through our own choice, through our own choosing, our own alignment, they will come in and go out, or these could be cycles and different things like that. But there are some fixed aspects to fate. This card's partner is the Weaver. The Weaver asks you to tend to the threads. This card asks you to get clear on the fate you are weaving. This card is big. Picture and all about vision. What are you working towards? What are you saying no to? When we say no, we are saying no to all the experiences that would unfold in the aftermath. Both the yes and no is powerful when we are creating our reality. So what are you creating right now? What are you creating? What are you getting ready to birth? And this is like your chance and your opportunity to get really, really clear in that. Compassion is our second. Having compassion for ourselves in this whole process right here, right? This is a long process, and sometimes it's not all clear and cut and dry. Sometimes it is very messy. And so compassion, it's great to have compassion for ourselves during that journey. During that journey we are walking, the path that we are on. It is all love. It is all source. It is all God, Goddess. And having compassion for ourselves through that journey. Having compassion for others because they are in their journey trying to figure shit out just as we are trying to figure shit out as well. So having compassion for all that is. Compassion. This is a very, very beautiful card to come through. Because, this is kind of looks like death, right? Kind of looks like, a skull, right? And that can remind us of death. But like having compassion around that, this feels like all transformation to me. Having compassion during our transformation, because right now things are heating up. They were already hot AF, and now they're heating up to a next level degree of hotness. So having compassion for the messiness, having compassion for the transformation that's going on, the death. We are in rebirth, in figuring out, who we are, coming into this new energy. There are old aspects of ourself dying. So perhaps remembering to mourn those aspects of the self, to grieve those aspects of the self that thought at one time it was going to be a certain way. And now with the death and the transformation that is coming, it's time to, in the releasing of that, sometimes it's good, and it's like kind of like the right thing to do. It's just like it actually helps with alignment, just to have compassion within it all, for all of it, to grieve that, to bring in compassion and mourn those aspects of ourselves that we thought, we thought we had it figured out. We thought we knew it was going to happen. And all of a sudden, all of this transformation, all this death is happening. And sometimes it's necessary to grieve that aspect, honor that aspect of you that thought they had it figured out. And trust going forward. Trust in the light that you are. Trust that you're being guided. Trust in your own divinity. Trust in your choices. Trust that spirit, and that your spirit is guiding you to exactly the people, the places, the situations, opportunities that you need in order to align with your highest self. You are aligning with you right now. You are aligning with your divine self. And you're crystallizing this into the 3D. And as we rise, we actually are rising into 5D. But this is a reflection of yourself, reflection of your highest self. So trusting, and I've said this in many of my live feeds, that we've been going through an initiation in trust this whole year. In trusting in our own purpose and what God, source consciousness, whatever you want to call it, has in store, right? Because source or God can dream a much more fantastical life than we could ever dream for ourselves. So trusting in that, and just following the feeling, following your senses, following your own nature, following your own unique path, resting where you need, resting when is appropriate for you, because this is your unique path, this is your unique energy. So resting and allowing the flow of life to be expressed through you, as you, so it can alchemize. Alchemize all of the shadow, the maybe the doubts that are coming in with, am I going to be able to manifest my dream life? Any doubts, surrendering them. Trust, surrendering your doubts to God, to source, to whatever name that resonates for you, and whatever you believe in, surrendering these fears, these doubts, these insecurities, surrendering any mistrust of yourself, right? And taking it back to self. I'm also hearing a little bit of shadow work. Where do you mistrust yourself? Because when we manifest situations that we cannot trust, or people in our life that we cannot trust, it's because it's mirroring, our reality is mirroring that, so that we can come back into alignment and figure out where we are not trusting in our own worth, we're not trusting in our own alignment, in our own internal guidance system, in our own heart, in our own spirit, in our own light, in our own medicine. Where are you mistrusting? Where do you need to realign so that your outer reality will reflect your internal knowing? That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. And now we're going to do a blessing from the Love Letters to Earth deck. Okay, so asking Source, asking your guides to bring through what is the highest blessing for us to receive in this moment? What blessing? Ooh, oh, so good, so good. Fire. Fire. You know why? It's the fire of transmutation. So just taking that in. Letting the fire is a blessing. We have a lot of, if you're in North America, we have an abundance of fire coming and burning and making way for the new. Whether whether those that fire medicine was created by Earth or it was man-made, there's a lot of fire energy. This is about transformation. This is about the fires of purification. Your spirit is being purified. This is not comfortable. This will take you to the inner depths of your inner hell, of inner discomfort, of the inner fire, so that you can meet yourself, so that you see the eyes here, so that you can see yourself in totality. Look at both of the eyes going on here, that way and that way. So you can see the full picture of what's going on, of your entire spirit. Fire is coming in to bless you, not tear you down, not make you weak. It's in order to fortify you, to strengthen you, to purify you, to your spirit, purify your discernment, your intuition, and just you as an entire being. Oh, sorry. So if you would like to receive this this blessing, go ahead and just intend to receive. I'm going to adjust this and so you can actually see my hands. And just know this is an energetic transmission. So if you intend to receive, you're going to receive the energy, okay? Okay. I like that. There we go. Good stuff, right? Fire. Transmitting the blessing of fire, of transformation, personal transformation, transformation of the spirit, transformation of love, of compassion, of all of the aspects of the self that are ready to be purged, that are ready to be purified, that are ready to be known by you, that are ready to be released by you and transformed by you, through you, as you are the alchemist of your life. And this blessing will stay with you for as long as your higher self deems is relevant and it serves you in the highest and best way to carry this blessing forward with you on your journey. And so you can always call to mind if there's an uncomfortable situation, or if there's a situation that you're just like, oh my gosh, I would love to transform this situation. Recall this blessing, and you can intend that this blessing of fire transmute and transform whatever situation it is that you are wanting to transform. And may that serve in the highest and best way. Here is your spread. Fate. One more time. What are you being called to? You can create the life of your dreams. You can. This is just a really uncomfortable process in which to have compassion for yourself and recognize that others are going through this as well. It's time to have compassion for all of it. And trusting that you can. Trusting that you can. And going within in order to process, do whatever work needs to be done, or whatever alignment needs to come to, so that your inner reality, so that your outer reality reflects the inner, and vice versa. It's the same. And trusting that you can create this. You can. It's coming. All you have to do is claim it. It's about aligning yourself and digging into whatever shadow aspects, places within yourself that you've rejected. Having compassion for those, so that this alignment can happen, so that this trust can happen. And above all of it, the blessing of fire to transmute whatever it is that we do not prefer to perpetuate within our lives. So, I wish you good luck. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. And if you would like to book any personal readings or work with me one-on-one, please email me. I'll leave all of the information down below. Thank you and so much, and namaste. I love you and blessings.